Hey guys, you want to hear something sad? This is my first time trying to record a podcast, but the truth is, this is my second time. The first one, while the audio was recording, the video was not. So I just kept looking at this fucking camera and being like, oh yeah, whoop-a-doop-a-doo, look at me, I'm doing a fucking podcast. But I wasn't. Well, I was doing an audio podcast. Either way, I'm taking these off because that's fucking annoying hearing myself talk. I can't deal with that. And now I have to do everything I did again. Or I can just release it as an audio podcast and this one. Or I could listen back to the one I was doing and try to act out. No. Well, not much of it was visual. No, a lot of it was visual. Fuck. Alright. Well, I struggled to speak to you in that one. And so this time I will do better. Today we will be talking about life, liberty, and the pursuit of gamer genes. Now, what do I mean by gamer genes? I mean these are work genes, and we need gamer genes. Now, what does that entail? What are gamer genes? Well, one, they need to be comfortable to sit in, because that's what you're going to do as a gamer, unless you have a shitty lift-up desk. Unlike mine, this doesn't lift. That would be silly, because there's way too much spaghetti under there for it to even kind of stay plugged in. Two, second thing you need in gamer jeans is zippers. Now, not everybody knows this, but gamers need zippers. You gotta hold your Nintendo Switch, you gotta hold your phone, you gotta hold your ice cream, you gotta hold your microphone. This one. Once you get one of these microphones, you just gotta hold it. You just need it. Third thing you need in gamer jeans is more zippers, but ones that you don't actually use. You just need aesthetic zippers. You need a zipper here. You need a zipper here. You need a zipper that goes down like this. Like, completely useless. Nobody needs that. Except for gamers. Fourth thing you need in gamer jeans is RGB. Now, I know that sounds obvious, but not a lot of people are doing this. You just gotta get something to light up. You know, maybe oh, that'd be sick actually. Maybe just get like a little light underneath, like on the inner part of your zipper, you know? And that way you can unzip a little bit and then a light shines out. Like what gamer doesn't want that? You can and it's gonna be RGB, so you gotta change colors. Maybe have a button in your pocket. Ooh, this fucking tiny pocket that's fucking useless. You can put a little button in there that changes the color. Maybe 3 different buttons, maybe 3 different preset colors. No white, blue. I don't know why you'd want red. That doesn't seem great. But you can change the color, and you can just, So that's why we need gamer jeans, because we don't have any. Linus, hit me up. Second item to talk about on the docket is that I actually did record a podcast before this. And it was about an hour long, so I wasted about an hour because the video wasn't fucking recording. Because it's 2 different things. Doesn't matter, I'll figure it out later. I was showing stuff on this screen which didn't matter. Mostly because I wasn't screen capturing that either. And I won't do it now, but I want to show you something. Fuck. I was also showing off my guitars, which are now in the way. So let me move that. Fuck. No. Get in there. No. Don't worry. My guitars are trained professional. Well. All right. So I want to show you spreadsheets. This is a spreadsheet of every video game I've ever played that I can remember. Remember well enough to score from 1 to 10. This column is the score from 1 to 10, right now sorted from 10 to 1. So these are the top games that I've owned, played. Number one. Well, no, they're all these top like 6 are at 10s, but the best one is probably Melee, Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo GameCube. If you haven't heard of it, check it out. It's great. There's online now. Check that out. It's great. Slippy.gg. You'll love it. Next, we have Portal. Classic. Who doesn't love Portal? Next, we have Persona 5. Also classic, I think. I just got Persona 3 Portable, and then I heard that it wasn't as good as Persona 3, so I don't know what the fuck to do with that now. Next, we have Fury. Furi. Boss Rush, Vaporwave, really cool. Bullet Hell, check it out. Next, we have... what am I? Can't read from this far with my glasses. Sayonara Wild Hearts, which I might drop. It's at a 10 there. Feeling more of a 9, 8 to 9 on it now. But it is really good. It's a good experience. It's not that long of a game. And it feels like you're playing a musical album, which is really fun, really nice. Another vaporwave kind of aesthetic. If you can't tell, I do enjoy the aesthetic. Even though I honestly don't wear this kind of clothes very often outside. I'm trying to do that more. We'll see how it goes. Next spreadsheet. This is a spreadsheet of every anime girl that I think is relevant. So I haven't just imported a list of every anime girl because fucking that's too many anime girls. Every anime girl that I know about, kind of at least, ranked by me and a bunch of my friends. And then we average them out to see who the best girl actually is. And right now, it is Kitagawa Marin from My Dress Up Darling. And if you disagree, you're wrong. The spreadsheet says so. Now, the thing about this spreadsheet is that it's a bunch of my friends ranking anime waifus, and then we average them out, and we give them a score. The problem is, not everybody's ranking these things all the time, because not everybody's watched My Dress Up Darling, for example, because only 3 people have rated that one. So, she's at a 10 average, because the 3 people rated gave her a 10, and that's important, because in this scale, I only allow 1 10 from each person. If you already have a 10, and you add a 10 to another girl, you have to change the first 10 to like a 9 or something, 9.9, but it can be a 10. And that's important because it matters to me, and that's why. Highest rated girl who is rated by everybody is Takanashi Toka from Chunibyo Demo Koi ga Shitai, or Chunibyo Love Chunibyo and Other Delusions is the English name, I think. Nope, that says it in Japanese, but it's that anime, and it's adorable, and you should watch it. You should also watch Kaguya-sama, which is Love is War in English, because she's in it, and she's incredible. Looking at the spreadsheet, I think Makima's on here. I need to see what the homie ranks her, because I know he hates her. He has not rated her. So Makima's still up there. You love Makima. I love Makima. Makima lovers, sound off. We're cutting that out. Now, I'm trying my best not to show my feet. I'm doing better in this recording. Good job, Johnny. And, what? Is this recording? Thank God. What the fuck did I talk about for an hour? I literally just did this. I don't even... It just goes by when you're just fucking bullshitting. I don't even know. It's so hard to talk to a camera and know that people are going to watch this, because I could just talk to myself all day. But if I'm talking to people that I don't know and I know will see this, because at least one person is going to watch this that I don't know, right? That's just how the internet works. There's at least one fucking weirdo looking up random ass shit and finding the super niche, super crazy whatever. And that's me now. But soon, it'll be you. Because I'll be far above you. Because I'm better. I don't know what to tell you. It's just how it is. So, let me give you a tour of my room. That is to say, this corner of the room, because this is the corner that's relevant. That's my TV. That's where I watch TV. I don't really watch TV, mostly anime. That's where I do that. This is my monitor, and that's where I play video game. And that's where I look at chat and other shit when I'm playing video game on stream, which I do have, twitch.tv/Smexiroth. If you don't want to remember that, you shouldn't, because it's lame. Go to Smexiroth.moe. That's a better URL, and it goes to the same place. What else do I have? That's my computer. I will edit in a picture of it here, and that is to say, I probably won't. But if I do, it'll be right there. Woo. And it'll be sick. That's my computer. It's got a 3080 Ti. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, side profile. And then, oh, look, you're now looking at it from the front. What the fuck am I doing? 3080 Ti. It's a 8700K, due for an upgrade, which I am going to do, which is probably why I will take pictures of it, because I do like that computer a lot. But it's time for a change. The new case is underneath that setup, which is why you will not see it, because the camera's mounted on top of it. That camera's mobile. Let's avoid my feet. That's gonna be the new case. Should be cool. Let's look at my figures. Woo, posters, Mega 64. If you're not an internet soldier, you should be. Mega 64, fantastic content and vibes. What do I talk about now? My new computer. I'm upgrading. That was an 8700K. I already upgraded the GPU. It was a 1080 Ti. Now it's a 3080 Ti in there. And what do we got here? It's 32 gigs of RAM. 3600, I think. 1000. That's a new power supply too. And yeah, it's all the relevant parts. And I'm gonna be upgrading to a 13900K because I have more money now. And 128 gigs of RAM because I do plan on streaming and gaming and I don't know. I have tons of tabs open all the time. Right now I have... Can I check how many? Yeah. It doesn't tell you how many, but in this group I have 40. This group I have 25. Sounds like my aunt's here. Is that my tia Mela? Well, anyway. I have a bunch of tabs open all the time, and I need more RAM for it. So, 128 gigs of DDR5 RAM, because I need more. And I already said the CPU. Those are the only changes I'm really making. The motherboard is I'm getting the Z790. Which one? The ROG Hero? I think it's the Hero. Got a new motherboard, new CPU, new RAM. It's gonna be dope. It is my aunt. My tia Mela's here, so if she comes in here to say hi, I will be cutting this recording short. Please come. Now, that's my computer. This is my new one. It's gonna be dope. Let's see. Oh, one thing I want to talk about is Pixiv. Now, if you don't know, Pixiv is like Twitter media tab only. So, oh man, I worded this so well in the original recording, and now I'm just struggling. Maybe I should just listen to it back and see what I said. That's too much work. Twitter, I like to wake up in the morning, open my Twitter app. No, I don't. That's horrible. I wake up in the morning, open my Pixiv app, and just scroll through anime titties. Who doesn't want to do that in the morning? Like, that's just a great start to your day. And yeah, there's an iPhone app now for Pixiv, which is dope. Check it out. Pixiv, for those who don't know, used to be Japanese only. It's a nice little image site for artists to post art on. I do like to think of it as the Twitter media tab, but for art only and for people you like. It's kind of like if what Facebook did to shitty opinions, they did it just Pixiv did it just for people you follow and just their art. I guess Facebook is just people you follow. You follow some shitty people. Twitter too. So Twitter now shows you people you don't even care about. But Pixiv doesn't do that. Unless you want it to. Unless you scroll the homepage or related section. But your main feed, at least the one I look at, is just art from people you follow. And I like to check that every day. You know, look at what fucking Saku39's posting. You know, check out Hime Hajime, not the VTuber, but the artist who did Dona Dona, which is great. Play that game if you're 18 and up, children. Yeah. Mizuru K's on there. I think Hisashi's on there. Who else is on there? Is Shindoel on there? I'm not sure if Shindoel's on there. Or Bochi. I need to figure that out. I need to see if they're on there. Either way, Pixiv's dope. Check it out. A lot of Twitter artists will have Pixiv links, and a lot of Pixiv artists will have Twitter links, so you can kind of just go back and forth, figure out which one you want to watch them all on. I choose Pixiv, because there's a whole app, and it's in English now, which is dope. Yeah. Okay, so, my brother's room is over there, and my aunt is outside his room trying to get his attention, and I think he is sleeping. So that's really funny. Oh, he opened the door. And he opened the window. Yep, he was sleeping. Confirmed. It is 2:09 p.m. Rocket League is on screen. Let's change that. Yeah, that's fine. Back to the spreadsheet. So, what is podcasting? Podcasting is just talking about whatever the fuck you want. TBH. There are podcasts on specific topics, but I feel like if it's not a topic on a growing industry, there's a very limited amount of podcasts you can do. It's like I listened to a podcast on, what was it? On the art of war, because I'm dumb and I enjoy that. So, but there were only so many episodes, and after I finished them all, I wanted more. But there's only so much you can dissect the art of war. That is to say, there's a ton of ways you can dissect the art of war, but there's only so much one person can do because there's so many different perspectives you can take on it, and so many different ways you can take on the lessons of the art of war. Because reading the art of war just straight on is like what to do if your smaller army is surrounded on two sides by a bigger army while in a ravine, right? Pretty specific, but there is a lot of philosophical elements that can be carried over into other parts of your life, which is why I enjoy the art of war. And I have a copy over there somewhere. I was just gifted this book right here, actually. It's not the art of war, but I believe it has the art of war in it. It's one of those, I think it's Barnes & Noble, one of those things that have a bunch of different books put together. The 7 Military Classics of Ancient China. If you really don't like China for whatever reason, study their methods of war. You know, maybe you can fight back. If you do like China, study them. You learn something. This one's got the art of war, the Wei Lao Tzu. I'm assuming I'm not going to pronounce any of these right, but I will try. Tai Gong's 6 Secret Teachings, The Methods of the Sima, 3 Strategies of Huang Shigong, Questions and Replies between Emperor Taizong and of Tang and General Li Jing. Yeah. But I recommend The Art of War, because that's the one I've read. I was gifted this recently. I have not read it yet. But I have read The Art of War before, and that's dope. I don't know what else to talk about. I'm kind of people watching my brother, seeing what's going on over there. I don't know where my aunt's here. Kind of random. Whatever. Oh, this book over here, my friend recommended me and convinced me to buy, but I have not read. But he started reading the book that I recommended him, so I need to start reading this. It's called The Jakarta Method. I'm not really sure what it's about. Let's see. Nice. The U.S. government, Indonesian military killed a bunch of. Oh no, the U.S. government helped the Indonesian military kill 1 million innocent civilians. Ooh, spicy. All right, that seems pretty cool. Very interesting. Washington's anti-communist crusade and the mass murder program that shaped our world. Nice. All right, that's cool. I'll probably read that later, because right now I'm reading the 3rd book in the 3-Body Problem series, which is dope. It's really cool sci-fi, and I recommend it if you enjoy sci-fi. What? I wonder if we could hear that. No, I guess my aunt's coming back later, because Christian was sleeping, and still is half asleep, probably. If my voice cracks, it's because I'm a little baby boy, and I want you to know that. So, next topic is Warhammer, because I see my Warhammer books right there, and I've been playing Warhammer since I was very young. That would be about 15 years ago, maybe. And by playing Warhammer, I mean owning miniatures and putting them together and playing 4 times maybe since then. But I've begun painting them. And this is the only one I've painted completely so far. Anybody who actually knows how these games play will be wondering why I painted this unit. And the answer is because it looks cool, and not because it would be very useful in terms of being able to actually play a game. Though the rules did change recently, so I'm not sure how true that is anymore. But I'm going for a vaporwave, pinky, bluey, purpley aesthetic with cell shading, kind of. We'll see how that turns out. This one looks cool, I think. I tried really hard on this one. We'll see how lazy I get after another 20, 30 more fucking units. Oh, I have this. This guy here, a bit ago actually, but it's still in the plastic because I have a record player, but I don't use it often. I do want to mount this on my wall. Maybe over there next to Rika. I'm not sure. This is the Love Story album. Wait, Love Story. Oh, it says right there. The Love Story album by Desired, and it's probably my favorite future funk album. If you enjoy future funk, or the future, I suggest looking into it. It's very cool, very good, sick vibes. As you can see here, beautiful vibes. It's got that Sailor Wave aesthetic. I have the other one over here too, but this one's my favorite. Where is it? Nah, there it is. Timeless. Yeah. What does that say? Timeless. Ooh, let's see if I can read that. Tokyo. Fuck. No Yona sound. Well, it's a good thing I'm learning Japanese. Otherwise, I'd be expected to know how to read this. I can't read it yet, but I will someday. been studying Japanese for quite some time. Only seriously pretty recently. I know maybe 200 kanji confidently, and that is not a lot for those of you. Like, I have friends who will come up to me and be like, or we'll be walking around, not walking around. When am I going to see kanji just here in fucking the US of A? Except Little Tokyo, I guess. Okay, if we're walking around Little Tokyo, my homies will point at a sign and be like, can you read that? And if it's fucking sushi or like sake or ramen, I can read it. But mostly ramen because it's not actually kanji, it's katakana, but whatever. It doesn't matter. You don't know what that is. But I can't read a lot of it. And that is annoying. And I'm doing my best. I'm learning slowly but surely. And one day I will know. One thing I discovered when recording the original podcast was that this thing I'm recording it on has buttons. And they do things. That's why I had my headphones on. Because I was figuring out what the fuck they do. And this. Oh man, hearing myself is so fucking annoying. Oh, I can turn that down. Hey, does that turn down my... No, it doesn't. Dope. Okay. So, first, we have this button, which bothers the shit out of me. And let's see if you can find out why. Did you hear it? Let's try one more time. Does that sound like it resolves to you? Because to me it doesn't. And it bothers me so much. I can't tell you. Now, okay, let me tell you what I hear. I want that last note there. I feel like it needs to be there, but it's not. I fucking... It just ends at the nah, and it just leaves you hanging. And that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You can't be doing that to people. Especially if it's like a shitty fucking stock sound effect. I see. It's trying to use the bass to resolve it, but I'm not convinced. I'm not satisfied. We need the last little... Specifically, I want it to be elongated like that, but even just would be nice. That'd be fine. But no, it hates me. Anyway, second button. That's fine. You know, easy. Quick resolve. Yeah, it's probably better to be looking at. Whatever. This last one is just applause. So that's fun. You know, I say some stupid shit and I can just pretend you agree with me. That's nice. You know, I enjoy that. You presumably might enjoy that. What's the last one I forgot? No. That's what I forgot. Because it's so fucking dumb. All right. Well, that's the podcast, I think. This is just me in my room. Next time, I think I will be having guests. That's one thing I wanted to talk about. 1 is a number. It's a lonely number, but it's not what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to talk about is the fucking... I hate hearing myself while I speak. Now, I understand that's normal, but it feels weird coming out of isolated headphones. It's just... I don't know. I can't do it. But one thing I wanted to do with this podcast is I want it to be in person and I want it to be with homies. So I'm holding tryouts. Tryouts for you to be a guest on this here podcast. You could be standing right here on top of all this shit that you can't see and this guitar, which doesn't work. Look at this. Whew. Alright, it works, but it's fucked up. It's not great. It's okay. I got that in Tijuana for like $20. No big deal. Plus, can be fixed. Maybe not the frame, but there's a string missing, and I can replace that. Number 2 thing about the podcast is I do have a little mini setup here, and I would like it to be in person, and that's why I've kind of got it. It's pretty set up to be mobile, and I will be visiting friends and family that are reachable, you know. I have a few friends that are like a 2-hour drive, some friends that are 8-hour, 10-hour drive, maybe take a flight out there, I don't know. But I do have friends that can join me and will join me. I have friends not that far away. I was considering going to their house today, but I decided to record this instead because of social anxiety. There's your relatable content right there. Number 3. Just saying social anxiety causes me to actually get anxious, so let's not do that. Number 3. I don't remember if there was actually a third thing. Doesn't matter. I'll just make some shit up. Podcast. What? Okay. What was number 1? What was number 2? Number 1 was in person. Number 2 was mobile setup, which is the same shit. What the fuck am I doing? Welcome to the podcast. If you have a good name for this podcast, let me know, and you'll be wrong because I'll have a name for it by the time it's posted. Because I do plan on having one of these every month. If I don't have the episode out by the end of the month, assume I've given up on it. Because if I can't even do that, what the fuck is the point? So this will be the January episode. And January 2023 is the month that is 2D. Thank you. I couldn't hear it, but I assume that was the right button. This one's the clapping. Yes, thank you. So, today, I already talked about a bunch of shit today. I have manga over here. Oh, one cool thing. I'm learning Japanese, and one thing I'm doing to learn Japanese is buying manga in Japanese. And so far, not terribly helpful. All my other Japanese manga is in a box over there, and I haven't opened these, so this doesn't look great for my actual study habits. But I mostly use Anki, which is a flashcard app / website. I did buy the app. It costs money to have a mobile app, but there's just a desktop thing that's free you can use. It's pretty cool, just flashcards. But I have bought some manga, and I will open this one to prove that I will be reading, because that's how I prove it. Like getting it out of the bag and into my heart. Now, the thing about this is I've already read it. I've already read this manga. I read it translated on a website. I'm sorry. I did pay for this. I bought it. I bought it at Kinokuniya. I bought it online from them, Kinokuniya. Do not get mad at me for reading it online. I did finish it, but I have all 6 volumes. So I think we're good. Are we good? I hope we're good. I will be using this to try to learn to read. I also bought a few other manga. They're not up there, but I have Yotsuba, which is a children's manga, which will probably help the most. I also bought Kaguya-sama, which is Love is War. And that one is more difficult. I have tried. It is it is rough, but I'm getting through it. I also bought My Dress Up Darling, which is what's it called in Japanese? Sono bisu doru wa koi no suro. I don't remember, but it's dope, and I'm liking it, and I am buying each volume as I read it in English. I apologize. Now, this manga is cute. Now, let me try to read you the first page to show that I have been studying. You saw me open it just now, so I have not read this ahead in time, at least in English. I'm pretty sure that first one is author, but I'm not sure. It's the kanji for make and the kanji for house, one after another. He's not a construction worker. I've read this before. I want to say author because I know what this is about. I just realized that the inside panel of this says, "Oh, I didn't realize it had English words on it." That's super funny. So I guess the English name of this is called "Are You Gonna Come?" which makes sense because it's about masturbation, kind of. It's a good manga. I like it. Let's read this. Something o dame ni suru. Assistant. Okay. Wait, what? What? He's not an author, he's an assistant. I think. Sore ga boku no tori nada. Wait, okay, they call him the guy who makes people not want to work. Makes authors not want to work. I don't fucking this is so rough. I'm so bad at reading. I'll get good at it though. One day I'll read manga to you in Japanese and you'll love it because you'll also speak Japanese because we're doing this together. It's me and you against the world and the entirety of the Japanese language, which is difficult. It's difficult. All right. I think that is all for today. You know, I think we've done our work. Do you mind? I have a cat. He's eating. I assume the mic can hear it because I haven't really changed any of the settings on it. I don't know. We'll see. Will I edit this? I don't know. We'll see. You'll know. I don't know yet. I will know. I probably won't. Hang on. I lost the headphones. There they are. God damn it. Fucking wand cane is in the way. You know what this is? It's fucking dope. I got this at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Lucius Malfoy's wand. Staff and everything. Fucking sick. Now, for those of you who are going to get mad at me, maybe, for purchasing this, think for a second. Wouldn't you want this? No, I understand your reservations, but put simply, I grew up with her books, and I always wanted that wand, so I got it, because they sold it, apparently. I didn't know they sold it. I saw it that one day, and I just needed it, so I bought it. It's dope, okay? Overpriced? Absolutely, but worth it. What was I gonna do? I reached down, that was there, headphones. Why did I want my headphones? Do you guys buy art at anime expos, at conventions? I only pretty much go to Anime Expo because I don't leave my house. But I go to Anime Expo because most of my friends go there and I get to see them because I don't leave my house. It's a nice time. I get to see them consistently every year. It's dope. But I also spend a lot of money there. And I have a lot of art that I have purchased there. That some of which I hang up on occasion. Up there right now, we just have Mega 64 posters. who are fucking sick and you should check out. Who doesn't love Mega 64? Oh no. Get in there. Fuck me. I'm sorry for this. I'll probably cut this out. I probably honestly won't, but we'll see. Good enough. Now, I buy a lot of art. Now, I'm not saying I bought all of this year at Anime Expo, but I do buy a lot. And just how many of you hang up your art? Like, I have too much. This wouldn't fit on my walls if they were all blank. If I didn't mount TVs, if I didn't have furniture against walls, this still would not. I could not put all of my. I would still have some in storage somewhere. Ooh, we got Makima. Yeah, I should put her out. I'm sorry. I will put. You know what? I got one Hifumi Togo work at this last Anime Expo, and I need to get that on the wall. Ooh, this one's really cool. Look at that. That's I want to say Auto Giraffe. AG. I'm pretty sure it's Automatic Giraffe on Twitter. Check him out. This is one of his OCs. I like it a lot. It's super cool. I had to get a print. God damn it. Where is it? I'll find it next time. I'll probably put it on a wall. I love Hifumi. 1, 2, 3. Hifumi Togo from Persona 5. She should have been a fucking Phantom Thief. She wasn't. I don't fucking know why. Because they hate me and they hate you. They're trying to keep Best Girl away from you. What's up? You chilling? You good? Alright. Anyway. I got a Hifumi Togo print at Anime Expo. And I feel bad. I don't remember the artist's name, but I will find it. I will find it, and I will show you next time. And I do have it here somewhere. The problem is I did buy a lot. And there's just a lot of stuff to go through. Ooh, that one's cute. Got a little Gura. Gura. Let's see. Makima. Oh, what's this? Sailor Moon. Anyway. Do you guys buy a lot? Do you cycle yours out? Because I cycle mine out occasionally. But I think there are a few that I've just never put up. And I feel bad about. I do have that Ghibli one up there. Very cute. I don't remember the artist. I feel bad. Like, I do take their card. But when I put them up, I feel like I should just write the artist's name on the back of the print or something, huh? Doesn't matter. It's just on my wall. What? You have food. Anyway, I will be signing off because I want to play a video game and not talk to my camera anymore. How long has this been recording? 43 minutes? That's probably fine. This is the first one. I don't have a guest here. I don't know how to talk to people, let alone myself. That's a weird thing to say. Okay, well, next time I will shave and do my hair, and I will look far more handsome than I already do. This has been me and this podcast, and I'm glad you were here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I know you will enjoy the next one more, because this was incredibly just last second. I decided I would do this, but it's already the 28th, and I decided I would post one every month, and it's the 28th of January, which gives me 3 days to edit this and post it, or procrastinate and just post it raw. So, I hope you enjoyed. This has been me. I am Smexiroth. Follow me at these things that probably won't be here because I don't know how to edit yet. And so I should say them, actually. Smexiroth.moe. That's my website.